Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to see two games with almighty Waffle when things are just going right and when everything is ideal, right? Last time, whenever we had the live games, the things did not went that well, and it is annoying tank to play with. It is hard tank to play with. The crew setup of this vehicle given by Wargaming is not ideal, and in other words, it's a toy for a couple of weeks, and after that people are forgetting about this tank, right? But in some games this tank is shining like crazy mother trucker. Sometimes it is just awesome, right? And quick highlight for every and each of you fellas, we are going to have the skill for L2 commander drops back from 2019 or 2020 whenever we had a team clash this Saturday, right? So whenever video is released, it's Friday, so tomorrow we have a drops. Tune in to my channel. I am only one who is dropping the skill commander for obvious reasons, and claim it. It's like 3 hours of the watch time. Go AFK and simply claim yourself a commander literally for free, right? I really want to highlight this. And you know, why not? It is a free stuff. Anyways, back to action and back to the game. Look at this beauty, fellas. Waffle is clipping the living crap out of the E50, and this is the funny part of this tank. Sometimes it's just simply not meant to be, right? And look at this, what Underground is saying. For F's sake, this tank, 50 seconds reload, cannot hit one shot. Yeah, I feel you. Whenever it's not meant to be, it is just simply not meant to be, and there is nothing what you can change about this. There is absolutely nothing what you can do. But overall, this is like a powerful endgame boss or beast, which put all his stats to the strength, and you are just simply sitting somewhere around the corner and you are waiting until someone will make a mistake. If someone will make a mistake, you are going to feel great and you are going to enjoy yourself to the maximum. This is how am I looking into all of this, right? And Underground for now is not the most happiest person at this point, and he's even saying, I don't know why they said it is OP. Well, truth to be told, my man, this vehicle used to be OP back in the day, or it used to be very, very good back in the day, right? But the main difference between then and now, nowadays, every and each mother trucker has the intuition skill, which is very, very important thing to highlight. Well, here you go. This is why it's OP. You just ate E50 from pretty much 75% of the hit points in like 5 seconds or something like this, or 6 seconds. That's pretty good if you would ask me. Anyways, why Waffle was OP back in the day? Because it was kind of innovative tank. Plus on top of that, it had two guns. One gun was 560 alpha damage, other gun was 560 alpha damage. This is what we currently have, right? Or wait a second, 560 alpha damage and 750 alpha damage, sorry. It was a bit different story. Plus on top of that, once again, people wasn't spamming high explosive back in the day so often because no intuition skill. We haven't gotten EBRs in the game which can outspot you whenever you are just spawned in the game, and so on, so on. Game back in the day was different, and I think Waffle was significantly better tank back in the day. Meanwhile, can he eliminate the Foch B? Yeah. That is a Waffle without proper skills. There is not much what we can change about this, and not much what we can say about this, but it was good enough to eliminate Foch from the game. And this gentleman managed to hit 3 out of 5, and it was more than enough. By the way, going down the memory lane, the first Waffle had 6 in the drum, okay? So pretty much you had like 50 seconds to reload for 6 in the drum, so you could literally eat mouse in 10 seconds. It used to be something else, and it was quite crazy. So Skill, why are you showing this replay? So far, there is 3.2 thousand damage done. And that's about it, nothing more. Well, fellas, be patient. With this tank, you just simply need to be patient, and you need to wait until enemies will mess up, and until you are going to fully reload, and then until enemies will mess up, and so on, you know? That's what you need to do. There is no other alternative options. Also, you greedy bastard. Underground, you could eliminate Waffle from the game and you didn't. Oh, what a greedy mother trucker. Oh, what a greedy mother trucker. Look at this, one-shottable tanks, and he is not too interested into that. Underground, I see what you are doing here. Damage is damage. I see, buddy, I see. So, all in all, this game, I mean, it is typical Waffle game, right? You are waiting until someone will make a mistake, and whenever someone will make a mistake, you are using your damage with a big smile on your face, or you are using your gun with a big smile on your face to just simply boost everything up. You saw, like, 10 seconds ago or 20 seconds ago, this gentleman was on 3-point-something thousand damage, right? Now he is on 5.5 thousand damage. And once again, most of this game, at least looking into all of this, most of this game, the biggest problem is how to survive and what to do in this game whenever you are on the reload, right? 50 seconds reload, fellas. 50 seconds reload is quite some time. So just lurking somewhere in the shades, lurking somewhere in the background, and just hoping that you are not going to get spotted and you are not going to see some kind of wild mother trucker sucking your blood meanwhile. Look at this. Now, this is very hardcore game, to be fair with you, because Waffle doesn't have camo, so... Ooh, blind shot. Oh, that is a beautiful one. Grille is down. How about this object? -1, -2, -2. Yeah, the gun is definitely not ideal, but... for some reason you are still sitting on on 7,000 plus damage because of the blind shot to the favor, right? Okay, not bad whatsoever. Not bad whatsoever. And this is extremely good map as well, where the Waffle goes. Skill, what do you mean it is extremely good map? Well, you can say whatever you want, but in the city you are feeling kind of comfortable because you know you are not going to get spotted randomly from some kind of bush, and this matchmaking is absolutely nuts. So many tank destroyers in the game. It is truly crazy, and it is truly insane if you would ask me. I believe medium tank with medium tank 15 mission, seeing this, he would be absolutely flabbergasted, and he would say, calm down, everything will be fine, we got this. Meanwhile, object going sideways. Mr. Object, unfortunate. Object is dead. Waffle has 3 in the magazine. And one more thing, which is kind of a bit annoying if you would ask me. Whenever you have 3 in the magazine, it is always there is always question mark. Do you want to reload or you do not want to reload? I am just saying that from experience, and overall, whenever you are playing without a loaders, it all the time feels like this. You know, you are sitting with a question mark, if I can say so. Meanwhile, fellas, what kind of mission this gentleman has? Mission. Huge caliber. Imagine that, fellas, completing the huge caliber mission, which is to do 5 times more damage than your vehicle has hit points. Imagine that. That would be quite nuts. Although there is still Grilla somewhere lurking in the shadows, so maybe. Maybe. Okay, Grilla is running for his life. Hip hip hooray. Oh, that is... I do not know how Grille managed to mess this up, but here you go. And now look at this. Please let me record damage. I am on the 9,000. Wait a second. Underground, I do not get it. I thought this tank is horrible and this tank is like the worst tank. For F's sake, this tank, 56-second reload, can't hit one shot. I don't even know why it said it's OP. And now I am on 9,000. Please let me kill it. I do not even know, my man. But you know what? You got it. You carried the living crap out of this game, and you made it work ideally, I would say. I mean, that was a good game. And obviously a lot of lurking in the background, but this is how this tank is looking like, right? There is nothing what you can change about this. But look at the score, thank you, and he is super happy. He should be happy, that is absolutely glorious. And fellas, look at this score. Completing 5 times damage mission with a tier 10, not bad. Watch this, he actually has some blind shots, right? And if you would pay attention over there, there is 10,300 damage, 5 kills, and overall quite a performance. Truly magnificent game with this tank, but in order to get this game, how lucky, how good of the cards you need to have in your hands, if you know what I mean. Plus on top of that, a bit of the profits as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You think we are done? No. I have one more for you. Another game is going to be pretty awesome as well. In fact, it might have a bit more damage. Who knows? Let's go and let's see it. And round number 2, fellas. We are watching Odin slapping the living crap out of the enemies as well. And you know what is the weirdest thing for me with this tank? It is just showing how lucky you need to be with this tank. The first gentleman was shooting the standard ammunition, right? The second gentleman is having a manual fire extinguisher and he has a PP in the air. I mean, you would expect that the best players of the game, full sweaty tryhards, the full gold ammunition in action, you know, they would be able to make this tank work. But no, not really. This is not how the things are looking like. Meanwhile, Odin is minding his business. He has only 75% of the ammunition as well. Why am I saying so? Because Waffle has 60 ammunition and probably Odin, maybe he had no credits to refill it or something, no camo, nothing, you know, just overall pure happiness. But you know what? If it works, it works. Who I am to judge, and this is beautiful. Also 263 had a PP in the air as well. Yes, I noticed that. And are you going to be that aggressive, Odin? Are you going to go through the middle of the field right here? Is he going to turn to the left? No, he won't. Okay. This is the play which I like to do, but with Waffle it would be, you know, straight up game over, you know? You are humongous, you cannot hide, and this could be very, very hard. Meanwhile, he caught the Conqueror, and oh my bananas. What Conqueror? Yeah, that was game over. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Conqueror next time will need to invest into the repair kit and everything is going to be fine. That was quite a journey, if you would ask me, and he definitely had a good time. He met tank, he received 5 shots and he went straight to the garage. This is aggressive play, by the way. This is extremely aggressive play from the Waffle, but if it works, it works. Meanwhile, oh my bananas. Odin, you are going in front like crazy mother trucker indeed. Like a crazy mother trucker indeed. Meanwhile, he's trying to figure out what he's supposed to do now because he's on the reload at this point, and obviously he's shooting the second golden clip, which is okay, and this is fair enough. And I assume he's considering how he would slap the living crap out of this 279E or maybe E3, who knows. But now he's being a bit patient, which is fair enough, and that is okay, fellas. That is okay. Pretty much this tank is ultimate. This vehicle is ultimate mistake punisher. If someone is messing up and if someone is making a mistake, oh boy, you are having a great time. First shot unfortunately bounced. Second shot is a hit. Oh, what a greedy play from Odin. Oh, what a greedy play from Odin. And I'm not saying that is bad or that is horrible or something. I am just saying that is a bit greedy, you know? But I am not the one who has a score like this, fellas. And nowadays, I would say the perfect case scenario for Waffle is when the game is at least 10 minutes and when the enemy team is extremely passive or extremely aggressive to the extent that whenever you are reloaded, enemies are pushing towards you, then you are clip, 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 and you are having a great time and you are enjoying yourself, you know? If let's say the game in World of Tanks is 5 minutes, I do not really think you can get a higher score than 10,000. In fact, I don't really think you can get 10,000 unless, once again, you are seeing full hit points targets and they are completely ignoring you, which is quite a rare stuff, if you would ask me. Meanwhile, what to do in this situation, right? Looking into the map, there is no map control whatsoever. There is some base defenders, which is great, but that's about it. And if you will make a pressure through the open field, this could be very, very, very bad. Plus, on top of that, there is object who never been spotted, Char Futur, Leo, and obviously the final boss, Waffle. And Waffle is probably sniping somewhere here from the back, and there is nothing what you can do for him unless he is getting spotted. If he is getting spotted, then life is beautiful. Meanwhile, Char Futur in the open field, how are you doing, you beautiful, magnificent bastard? That is 1, that is 2, that is track, and that is 3. See you never. How about the Mr. Skoda? Unfortunately, there is no angle. He just went for a blind shot and he is loading the standard ammunition at this point because he's out of APCRs. And once again, this is a fair enough and this is understandable situation. By the way, remember when I said that there was a Grille defender? There is no Grille defender. Grille is not defending anymore. Grille went back to the garage, but Odin is noticing that the base is on danger, or base is in danger, and he is going for a defense. And this is the correct decision, more likely. Meanwhile, what he can expect from the other side, by the way, fellas, I have not seen those replays. Just saying. I am reacting to them lively as well, because for me it is the most important, it is the most interesting thing to do the things in this way, and it works just fine, so why not? So what he can expect going and flanking them, I would say there is a Leopard M60. I don't really think Waffle will go around. I do not really think he is going to do that. Oh, what a great angle to catch this light tank. Can he eliminate him? Yes, he can. Beautiful. Very, 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 very beautiful play, and everything was fine here. He eliminated the light tank, and looks like Odin actually knows the angles, and he was lurking in the shadows just because of this light tank. Very nice. Okay, what to do next? Obviously, you cannot make pressure through the middle of the field to enemy base. It is literally impossible. So in this kind of situation, all he can do is he can wait until enemy team will try to get some kind of advantage in the position. They will try to advance through the middle of the field, or alternatively somehow like this, or they will try to cap the base. Doesn't really matter. The most important thing is that he needs to lurk in the shadows, and he simply needs to wait until enemies will make a mistake, and until enemies will simply say, yep, it's about the time to push because we have 5,000 hit points advantage. By the way, looking into this game, or into this score, into those positions, it is going to be extremely hard to win this game. And the question is, will Odin win this game? Skill, did you check out the score on the side? Absolutely yes, but no spoilers from my side. How about that? How about that? And you know what is interesting in the Odin's gameplay? At first he was super aggressive, he farmed some early damage, and now he is doing everything very, very well. He is being passive, and he is just simply waiting until enemy team will mess up, and until enemy team will make one or another mistake. This is what he is waiting for. And it works. And it works. Meanwhile, Skoda Unfortunately, there is no angle to hit the Skoda, and Skoda is a bit more above where he was aiming to, but that is okay. I am glad to see, you know, not sweaty tryhards are getting the super great score with the tanks like this, or with any tank. You know, I can tell you from my side, you can see who is extremely experienced in the game and who is using the manual fire extinguisher, you know, and how the things are looking like. And I am extremely happy about this, if you know what I mean. I am extremely happy about this. Meanwhile, Waffle spotted in the middle of the field. Oh no, he's on the reload. Waffle is on the reload. Unfortunate for Waffle, fellas. Yeah, unfortunate for Scat Warrior. He took one for the team. He decided to be aggressive and he got caught on the reload. And in this kind of situation, there is absolutely nothing what you can do about this. And situation is looking significantly better in this way, right? Odin's team is losing only by a couple of the guns at this point, or only by one gun, I suppose to say, and 2,000 hit points. So what is happening now? We can clearly see that Odin is going to help for his remaining forces. This is a good gameplay from the Odin. This is a very good gameplay. At first super aggressive, not saving hit points. After that, saving hit points and being as passive as he can be, because obviously there is no hit points left, and you know, you are sniping from the back and now trying to support the remaining alive forces. This is a solid game. Meanwhile, Skoda is down to fartable. How to deal with the Skoda? This is the question. Also, one more thing, what I noticed, fellas, whenever you are peeking the corner, you do not necessarily need to peek the long way. You can turn around and you can peek the butt first. What butt first will give for you? Butt first will make your peeking experience significantly easier, and you are going to be overall smaller target, right? Meanwhile, there is a Leo who is making pressure. Leo took one, Leo took two, Leo took three. Unfortunate for the Leo, and you know what? 10,400 damage, and he still has 2 in the magazine. He's dreaming how he could slap someone who will come for him, and obviously there is no time for reload at this point. It's just impossible. Kaboom, another shot to the Skoda, and another shot to the object. Fellas, 7 kills, 100 HP, and full hit points Gusor. One-shottable Gusor. Oh my bananas, one-shottable Gusor. Gusor doesn't understand he's on the reload. Gusor understands he's on the reload. Gusor understands he's on the reload. Ay. This could have been crazy, fellas. This could have been crazy. If Gusor would have thought that, okay, Mr. Waffle is still holding a shell, this could be a victory, fellas. It definitely could. What a great game. Anyways, looking into the score, fellas, we have 7 kills, or I suppose to say Odin mastered this tank. He got 7 kills, he got 10,800 damage, he got a high caliber, top gun, obviously top by experience and top by the damage as well. And it was very good play, my man. Odin, it truly was. Plus on top of that, 7,000 profits as well. What a beautiful game that was. Very nice. So, fellas, this session was to see what Waffle can do when all stars are aligned, right? I know this tank is not relevant for a very long time. I know it is appearing in the game for a couple of weeks and then it is disappearing. So I am enjoying to look at it and just to learn from the best in a way, or the luckiest, or the best and the luckiest, right? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And once again, GG for both of the players. They did absolutely amazing, and I am glad to see that some people are making this beautiful, magnificent bastard work. Once again, Commander drops on Saturday. Tune in, get your free stuff, and go live your life. Thank you very much for everything, and Skill is out for today. Peace.